Well, in Dharamshala this morning, New Zealand won the toss and decided to bowl first and have regretted that decision for every minute of the first 15 overs. It has been Australia, Australia and Australia all the way. I'm Gaurav Kapur, with me Joy Bhattacharjya. This is Cricbuzz Comm Box, here to tell you that they have gone at 10 and over in the first 15 and have not lost a wicket. David Warner and Travis Head. Travis Head, remember, has not played for many weeks, has probably just hit tennis balls before coming here, and has come here and has started playing like he was set at home, he was set at the hotel. He's just, this is, I don't even know what to say besides just hashtag insanity.
Insanity, this is like hit 4, hit 6, control C, control V, control C, control V. You know, just copy, copy, copy. The 14th over was the first over where they didn't have a boundary.
Yeah.
Okay. 11 sixes, 13 fours, it tells you the kind of dominance they've had, absolutely. And both of them have going hammer and tongs. You know, we thought that Head would go for it and there'd be a slightly more cautious play from Warner, but both have gone for it absolutely from the very start.
Yeah, and the very start, I mean, they had like some 40 runs on the board in the within the first 3 overs. And I think what set the ball rolling was Matt Henry, we spoke
over,
about,
yes,
his
third over.
2 no balls back to back, both free hits going for 6. It's the kind of thing that suddenly just unshackles you.
Yeah, and it's not a very New Zealand thing. When a no ball from New Zealand is rare. 2 no balls, then followed by a wide. I mean, this is not the New Zealand. Something has rattled them and they're just not looking the same team.
Is it,
we shouldn't have called them Sudham, would they?
Not you. Why is it you? You are the ones who did. Okay, you are the ones. You are the one who did. He did say that they're very polite and they're very nice. I think they're being a little too polite. Maybe it's time for them to just be a tad rude, because otherwise Australia runs away with this. They can get to 400.
They could easily. They're batting at 10 and over now.
Yeah.
And usually you would back yourself that in the next 20, if they get 120, they're 270. And then in the last 10, if they have wickets in hand, easily 120, 130 is not a problem at all.
Everybody since last night was calling a bowl first, right? Because you're saying it's the morning, it's Dharamshala, it could help the bowlers in the first 10. First of all, did you see it help the bowlers? And it doesn't help when you're bowling no balls and wides, but did you see any swing at all, anything in the pitch, nothing?
Nothing on offer. Nothing on offer at all. But the point was that it was worth the risk, because they knew that nothing would be offered in the second half as well, because, you know, there's no, dew doesn't come in, it's a morning game. And so they knew that if there was a chance of something happening, it would happen now. As it turned out, nothing happened. And the thing about Australia is that once they got that start, once they got those no balls and they got that momentum, they just didn't let go of it.
Yeah.
And they had one chance they had, which was Santner. He had one chance to catch Travis Head out, and he didn't do that as well. And that
which was also pretty recent.
Tough chance,
I think it was in the 13th or something.
12th or 13th over,
But yeah, it's just been the Australia show, and they have been just so dominant. You can't chastise Tom Latham too much on that decision, because they were hoping more than sure. And you're always hoping with the conditions. Nothing on show for them, nothing for them to exploit. But Australia has completely exploited the New Zealand bowling. Any errors, anything that's given to them in line and length, they have just dispatched it out of the park. And look at that. Matt Henry, who's been the best bowler for New Zealand in terms of pace, of course, he's gone for 44 in his 3. Trent Boult has been expensive. Lockie Ferguson has been expensive. They've turned now to their highest wicket taker, that's Mitchell Santner. He's gone for almost 10 and over in his 4. And now they're trying to just mix things up by bringing Glenn Phillips in, who's kind of a good luck charm for New Zealand always. He's the guy who can do everything. So they're going to throw the ball to Glenn Phillips. They're going to throw it to Daryl Mitchell. Maybe Rachin Ravindra will come in. So I think for Tom Latham, the only recourse now is just keep mixing and matching so that, so that they don't become predictable. But once these guys are batting on 70, it doesn't matter what you throw at them.
Yeah, absolutely. The other thing is that he's got to, Rachit Ravindra, he doesn't want to throw in now. He's using Phillips because the left-handers are at the crease. So he's hoping that the left-handers will just hold it back a bit. Also, I sense that Warner is settling down. This could be his 3rd century in a row in a World Cup match. And I think he's got a century in his sight. So he's slowing down a tad bit. I don't think it'll hurt the Australians. But at this stage, he's probably going to take a few less risks than he has been taking so far.
Yeah, even slowing down for Australia would mean 6 or 7 and over, right? That would be slowing down, and they'd completely take that. So they're on course. They're looking like there's a very... Things can change pretty quickly, right? Things can change pretty quickly. And we, of course, will be here at the end of the 35th over to do a little stock check of where the Australia batting effort is. And New Zealand, at this point in time, are just praying hard to all the gods they know for 1 wicket. They need 1 wicket, but they get 1 wicket and Mitchell Marsh comes.
I know.
They're praying for
I mean,
six. They're praying for
yeah,
six
probably
wickets.
paying for, yeah.
But they'll
two
start
more
with
than
one, I'm sure, right now. All right, that's all we have time for. This is Joy Bhattacharya and Gaurav Kapur saying thank you for watching Cricbuzz Comm Box. We will be here with you all day in this Australia versus New Zealand game coming from Dharamshala. So do stay with us on Cricbuzz.